The illusion of expertise, why faking it will never make it. Welcome to the BlackCEO Podcast, where we challenge conventional wisdom and redefine success. I'm your host, and today we're diving deep into a topic that might make you squirm in your seat, question your approach to personal growth, and possibly even change the trajectory of your career. We're incredibly fortunate to have gleaned insights from the remarkable Shanna Bynes Bradford, a true luminary in her field. With an impressive array of credentials, including LME, Massachusetts, CR, and MUA, Shanna isn't just a professional. She's a beacon of authenticity in a world often shrouded in pretense. As the granddaughter of two powerful grandparents who sacrificed everything for her future, Shanna stands as a testament to the power of genuine expertise and the transformative impact it can have on not just individual lives, but entire communities. Now, let's kick things off with a question that might make you a bit uncomfortable. Have you ever felt like an imposter in your own life? Come on, be honest. We've all been there, haven't we? In a world where fake it till you make it is tossed around like confetti at a New Year's Eve party, we become accustomed to putting on masks, to pretending we know more than we do. It's like we're all actors in a grand play, desperately hoping the audience doesn't realize we've forgotten our lines. But here's the kicker, folks. What if I told you that this approach isn't just ineffective, but potentially harmful to your long-term success and personal growth? That's right. We're about to challenge the status quo and explore why becoming a true expert in your field requires so much more than a clever disguise and a confident strut. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the copy and paste culture we're living in. You know what I'm talking about. The temptation to swipe someone else's work, slap your name on it, and call it a day. It's the fast food of skill development. Quick, easy, but ultimately unsatisfying and potentially hazardous to your professional health. Shanna shared a story that perfectly illustrates this point. She once encountered a young makeup artist who was struggling to build her clientele. This artist had been religiously following YouTube tutorials, mimicking every brushstroke and technique she saw. On the surface, her makeup application looked decent, but when a client asked her to create a look for a specific skin type and tone, she froze. She had the moves, but not the understanding. She could copy, but she couldn't create. It's like trying to become a master chef by memorizing recipes without understanding the science of cooking. You might be able to follow instructions, but the moment someone asks you to improvise or explain your process, you're toast, and not the perfectly golden artisanal kind. So, what's the alternative? How do we build genuine expertise in a world that seems to reward quick fixes and surface-level knowledge? Well, buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey of authentic growth and achievement. First things first, let's talk about the power of continuous learning. Shanna emphasized that true expertise isn't a destination, it's a journey. It's not about reaching a certain level and then kicking back with a margarita declaring, I've made it. No, it's about cultivating a mindset of perpetual curiosity and hunger for knowledge. Think about it like this. Remember when you were a kid and everything was a wonder? You'd ask why until your parents were ready to tear their hair out. That's the mindset we need to recapture. We need to approach our fields with that same childlike curiosity, always seeking to understand the why behind the what or what. Shanna shared an experience from her early days as a makeup artist. She wasn't content with just knowing which products to use. She wanted to understand the chemistry behind them. She delved into the science of skin types, the properties of different pigments, and the interaction between various formulas. This deep dive didn't just make her a better makeup artist, it transformed her into a beauty alchemist, capable of creating custom solutions for any client's needs. But here's the thing. This kind of learning isn't always comfortable. It often means admitting what you don't know, which can be terrifying, especially when you're trying to establish yourself in a competitive field. But here's a secret that Shanna let me in on. Admitting your knowledge gaps isn't a sign of weakness, it's a superpower. When you're honest about what you don't know, you open yourself up to growth opportunities. You invite mentorship, collaboration, and experiences that can catapult your expertise to new heights. It's like declaring to the universe, I'm ready to level up. And trust me, the universe listens. Now let's talk about the importance of practical experience. Knowledge is power, sure, but applied knowledge, that's where the magic happens. Shanna stressed the importance of getting your hands dirty, metaphorically speaking, of course, although in her line of work, sometimes literally. She told me about a turning point in her career when she volunteered to do makeup for a local theater production. The conditions were less than ideal. Dim lighting, a tight schedule, and a diverse cast with a wide range of skin tones and textures. It was a far cry from the controlled environment of her usual clients or the perfect lighting of YouTube tutorials. But you know what? Those challenges became her greatest teachers. She learned to adapt on the fly, to problem solve in real time, and to create stunning looks under pressure. These skills became the backbone of her expertise, setting her apart in a crowded field. So, here's your challenge. Seek out those uncomfortable experiences. Volunteer for projects that scare you a little. Take on clients or tasks that push you out of your comfort zone. Because it's in those moments of discomfort that true growth occurs. Now, let's address another crucial aspect of building expertise, the power of reflection and analysis. It's not enough to just do. We must also think about what we're doing and why. Shanna introduced me to a practice she calls the expert's journal. Every day, she takes a few minutes to jot down 3 things: what she learned, what challenged her, and what she wants to explore further. This simple practice has compound benefits. It reinforces new knowledge, helps identify areas for improvement, and keeps that spark of curiosity alive. But here's the kicker. It also creates a tangible record of growth. On days when imposter syndrome creeps in, because yes, even experts have those days, Shanna can flip through her journal and see concrete evidence of how far she's come. It's like a personal hype squad in notebook form. So, grab a journal, open a note on your phone, whatever works for you. Start documenting your journey, not for anyone else's eyes, but for your own growth and reassurance. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Now, let's talk about something that might make some of you squirm in your seats: the importance of failure in building expertise. That's right, I said failure. Not just accepting it, but embracing it, even seeking it out. Sounds crazy, right? But hear me out. Shanna shared a philosophy that revolutionized her approach to skill development. She calls it failing forward. The idea is simple. Instead of avoiding situations where you might fail, actively pursue challenges that push you to your limits. She told me about a phase in her career where she set a goal to attempt one new advanced technique every week, regardless of whether she felt ready. Some weeks were disasters. Winged eyeliner that looked more like abstract art, contouring that could have doubled as camouflage paint. But each failure taught her something valuable about technique, product interaction, or her own capabilities. The magic happened when she stopped seeing these attempts as pass-fail scenarios and started viewing them as experiments. Each failure became a data point, a stepping stone towards mastery. And you know what? Those challenging techniques that once seemed impossible, they became her signature skills. So I challenge you to reframe your relationship with failure. See it not as a dead end, but as a detour on the road to expertise. Embrace those moments when things don't go as planned. Analyze them, learn from them, and most importantly, keep going. Now, let's address something that Shanna was particularly passionate about: the role of community in developing expertise. In a world that often glorifies the self-made success story, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking we need to go it alone. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Shanna credits a significant part of her success to the community she built around herself. And this wasn't just a network of industry contacts, although that's important too. She cultivated a diverse ecosystem of mentors, peers, and even novices in her field. She shared a beautiful analogy with me. She likened building expertise to tending a garden. Your skills and knowledge are the plants, but the community around you, they're the soil, the sunlight, the water. They provide the nurturing environment that allows your expertise to flourish. Her mentors challenged her assumptions and pushed her to reach higher. Her peers provided a sounding board for ideas and a support system during tough times. And the novices, they kept her connected to the beginner's mindset, reminding her of the joy of discovery and the importance of clear communication. But here's the key: this community didn't just fall into her lap. She actively sought it out, nurtured it, and contributed to it. She attended industry events, not just to network, but to learn and share. She joined online forums, offering help to newcomers and seeking advice on advanced topics. She even started a local meetup group for makeup artists of all levels to share techniques and experiences. So here's your next challenge: audit your professional community. Are you surrounding yourself with people who challenge you, support you, and inspire you to grow? If not, it's time to branch out. Attend that conference you've been putting off. Join that online group. Reach out to that person you admire in your field. Remember, In the journey to expertise, none of us is an island. Now, as we start to wrap up, I want to address something crucial: the importance of authenticity in your journey to expertise. In a world of carefully curated social media presence and personal branding, it's tempting to present a polished, perfect image to the world. But Shanna stressed that true expertise isn't about perfection, it's about authenticity. She shared a pivotal moment in her career when she decided to be brutally honest about her journey on her professional social media. Instead of just showing the glamorous end results, she started sharing the messy process, the failed attempts, the lessons learned, the questions she was grappling with. You know what happened? Her engagement skyrocketed. Clients started to trust her more. Fellow professionals reached out for collaborations. By showing her authentic self, imperfections and all, she didn't diminish her expertise. She enhanced it. You see, true experts aren't afraid to show their work, to admit when they're learning, to be vulnerable about their challenges, because they know that expertise isn't about having all the answers. It's about having the tools and the mindset to find those answers. So, I challenge you to bring more authenticity into your professional life. Share your learning process, not just your achievements. Be open about your challenges. Ask questions, even if you think you should know the answers. You'll not only accelerate your own growth, but also create meaningful connections with others on the same journey. As we come to the end of our time together, I want to leave you with a powerful thought from Shanna. She said, expertise isn't a destination, it's a commitment to a lifelong journey of growth, curiosity, and contribution. So let's ditch the fake it till you make it mentality. Let's move beyond the copy and paste culture. Instead, let's commit to the messy, challenging, incredibly rewarding journey of building true expertise. Let's embrace continuous learning, seek out practical experiences, reflect on our growth, reframe our relationship with failure, nurture our professional communities, and show up authentically in all we do. Remember, you are not an imposter. You are a work in progress, a masterpiece in the making. Your journey to expertise is uniquely yours, with all its twists and turns, its victories and setbacks. Embrace it, own it, and most importantly, keep moving forward. Now, I want to leave you with a call to action that might just change the course of your life and career. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, I want you to look in the mirror and make a promise to yourself. Promise that you'll take one step, no matter how small, towards building genuine expertise in your field. Maybe it's signing up for that course you've been putting off. Maybe it's reaching out to a potential mentor. Maybe it's simply admitting to yourself or your team that there's something you don't know, but you're eager to learn. Whatever it is, take that step. And then the next day, take another and another. Because true expertise isn't built overnight. It's built day by day, step by step, failure by failure, and triumph by triumph. You have the power to transform not just your own life, but the lives of those around you through your genuine expertise. So go out there and start building it. The world is waiting for the real you, the expert you, to show up. Thank you for joining us on the BlackCEO Podcast. Remember, we're not just talking about success here. We're redefining it, one conversation at a time. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep it real.